Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm excited to have you with me. I'm Katie. If you're returning, well, you know what kind of thing we get up to on this channel. So without further ado, let's get started. Today's video, I was thinking about Christmas, I was thinking about presents, and I realised that I had a couple of presents from my birthday that I hadn't actually shared with you yet. So that's what today's video is about, and maybe it's some Christmas inspiration for you as well. So let's have a look. Okay, let's start with this one. So a very, very good friend of mine and we love fossil hunting, and we have been on a few excursions together to do exactly that. In fact, she's the person I found my very first fossil ammonite with, which was one of the most amazing things and so enjoyable. And it's a bit smooshed, but it's perfect in my eyes and I absolutely love it. So she she calls me the female Indiana Jones, and I love it, so I lean into that. And she very kindly bought me for my birthday this Indiana Jones Funko Pop, which is from the recent, I don't know if it's a re-release or if it's a new release of these particular pops. I'd have to look into that, but this is number 1355, Indiana Jones, and it's part of presumably the Indiana Jones collection. He's a bobblehead, which I hadn't realised, so I will get him out and we can have a look at him. And there he is on that side of the box. And since she gave me this, obviously I've been on the Indiana Jones ride as well at Disneyland Paris. I must admit, I'm not 100% sure about that ride. It's a bit of a strange one because it's if you're not aware of it, it's a roller coaster. It's kind of, now I think it's two lots of four, two twos and then another two twos. It might be three twos and then another three twos. So it's either 8 or 12 people going round. But you kind of start off and you go down a slope and then you wait and wait and then it tracks you up. And then there's a bit where you go you're quite high up and you're going around kind of these temples, and then it starts to get a bit different and then it starts to get faster, and there's a loop in it, and it's where it's slow, it's very slow, and where it's fast, it's really quite fast. And the jolt at the end, you know, when it pulls you in and it goes ksh, oh my god, that is solid. That is a solid jolt. So it's a bit of a weird one. And I went on that ride twice in a row because it was a 5-minute wait. It was the end of the day. And my sister said to me, what do you think? Do you want to go back on it? And I said yes. So we did, but it's not like Hyperspace Mountain, which I have said, no, I don't like that. And it's not like Flight Force, which originally I said I didn't like, although I did go on that twice in a row because my sister loved it. I've since been back on it. It turns out if you go at the front, it's a very different ride, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think there's a difference for me between if I can see where I'm going, then I don't feel ill. But the first couple of times we were sat further back and I can't do that. So I now know that. Oh, look at him. He's awesome. Oh, I love him. That's a proper bobblehead. Not that you can tell probably because my hand is not known for being very steady. Oh, I like that. He's standing on a little stone that's got all of these intricate markings, and it says Indiana Jones on the front of his base as well. I mean, he's very obviously Indiana Jones, isn't he? I think he's very well done. He's got his hat. I'm eyeing up my hat. It's across the room. I think that is definitely his original hat. Because we decided, didn't we, that the hat I've got is the Nice version. I still haven't seen the film, so no spoilers, please. I will watch it. I've heard mixed reviews, but I absolutely one of my favourite films is The Last Crusade. I absolutely love it, and actually, when I was younger, I wanted to be a female archaeologist. I wanted to be a female treasure hunter. Yeah, so this film's been quite influential on me over the years, and as I say, I really, really enjoy fossil hunting. That's kind of my modern day version of it. So there you go, there's the back of the box. So you've got Marion, Salah, Arnold, Henry Jones Sr. We called the dog. No, hang on, let's try that again. What does he say? He says Henry Jones Jr. and then he's like, Junior, and then he's like, yeah, we named the dog Indiana. That's really not one of my best impressions. So there you go. So I really love having him as part of my collection, and actually I'm probably going to keep him out of the box now, and enjoy him. The second thing she found for me, and I have not seen this before, but I thought it was brilliant, is Hocus Pocus cross-stitch kit. So I enjoy embroidering. I've been known to do a diary in embroidery. I didn't do it this year, and I only got halfway through last year, but I did do 2021 in full. Didn't quite work out, but but I did enjoy it. But this is really fun, and I haven't opened this yet because I wanted to wait and share it with you guys. So this actually includes 4 patterns, of which 3 are on the box. So we've got we've got I Put a Spell on You, and where was the other one? I'm sure I just saw one. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, there it is. It's the What They're Flying On Tonight. So that's really cool. So you've got the mop and the broom and the hoover. Let's see what the other one is, because I don't actually know. Like I say, I've not seen these before, so I thought this was awesome. And as the nights draw in, this is going to be ideal. It's the wrong festival, isn't it? I don't really care. Okay, so we've got, ooh, look how bright those are. Oh no, I've dropped stuff again. I cannot, one of these days I may get through a video without dropping stuff. Today is not that day. So there we go. Okay, don't drop it again. Right. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Okay, so I love how vibrant these are. That is awesome. I assume we can make all 4. Oh, it looks like we probably can, because there are 4 pieces of Ada in here. And we've got, oh my God, that's so cute. Look how adorable this little embroidery hoop is. So if you have not embroidered before, oh, I'm holding two little needles in my hand here. They are the most darling little needles I've ever seen. If you've not done embroidery before, what you do is you take the Ada, and this bit comes out of the middle of the hoop. You put the Ada over it like that, and then you push the hoop over the Ada so that this hoop goes back in the middle, and it then secures it. You then tighten the screws up here in order to tighten it, and then that's what you work in when you're doing the embroidery. And it's also how you can display it. So you could put like a little nail in the wall, and you can just hang it as this is then becomes the frame, and you just cut any excess bits of Ada off. And then what I tend to do is when it kind of folds through the back of the hoop, let's say it's like that, obviously within this middle hoop, I then I kind of cut most of the bits loose, and then I just sew them randomly kind of together so that it's less likely to fray. A friend of mine is excellent at embroidery and probably has much better tips than that, but that's how I do it. This bit has got, look at it, cross stitch kit. Look how cute and little this is. I'm loving this. This is like perfect little kit for if you were on the go. As a stocking filler, this would be amazing as well. And if you were traveling somewhere, this would be gorgeous to take with you. Okay, so we've got the cross stitch basics, instructions and patterns in here, supplies, stitching and patterns. Okay, so talks about the fabric, talks about the needles, the thread, the hoop, stitching. So it tells you actually how to put. So if you had someone who was new to embroidery but a big Hocus Pocus fan, this would be totally suitably appropriate for them, because it talks them through everything. Okay, so cross stitching. Oh yes, because this is cross stitch, isn't it? Not embroidery. Ooh, even better, it won't take as long. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so here is the pattern. So this is the amok pattern. So you kind of have to map it out a little bit, or just find the center of your Ada. That's the important thing. And you can, I think it probably tells you actually, but you could actually outline these in thread if you wanted to, potentially to mark it out, although you might miss something if you did that. But yeah, there's the amok pattern. I'm so curious for what the fourth one is. I'm so excited. I seem to be losing my voice slightly. There is the fly, Tonight We Fly one. That's what I'm calling it. Oh, it's the hairstyles. Oh, totally iconic. Love that. I am an original Hocus Pocus fan. I used to watch it, get to the end of the video, go and get my Avon gold nail varnish and purple lipstick, come back while the video was rewinding, put it on / get my mum to paint my nails and rewatch it. I absolutely love this film. So I'm so happy that it's gained a cult following over the years. But yeah, I do consider myself an OG Hocus Pocus fan because I am. I was their perfect audience. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know what I thought it might be, to be honest. I wondered whether maybe Binks or something because he's on the box as well. But that's brilliant. I'm going to love doing that. Thank you so much to my friend who bought that for me, because I am super excited to try that. Like I say, especially over the winter, that's going to be awesome to just, I don't know, sit in front of a Christmas movie or something and do. That's going to be brilliant fun. And then the last thing that I had from my birthday that I did technically record an unboxing. However, it ended up, I was on a Facebook call and with my sister and my mum because they wanted to see me unbox it, and that's reasonable because it was my sister who'd bought it for me. However, it turns out if you screen record while you're on a Facebook call, it does not record the audio. So there was a video of me going, not much use. I was thinking of keeping it and then I could overlay it with me giving this explanation. However, then I went to Disneyland Paris and I needed all the space I had on my phone, so I deleted it and thought, well, I'll just show you as a review video. So that's what we're doing. So I'm sorry, but I think I'm quite bouncy anyway, so I'm sure you'll get the gist of how the original unboxing went. Okay, I had this standing on the box, so let's start by showing you the actual item because I feel like this is glass and I do not want to damage it. So this is my Ariel Little Mermaid Scentsy wax warmer, and it is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got this gorgeous dappled teal glass, and then it's like a transfer of the image over the top. Now when this is lit, in fact, give me 1 second, let me plug it in. Okay, so it's got a flick on the back. There we go. It's absolutely gorgeous and it lets off this amazing, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the calyx behind me, but because it's got the dappled glass, you get this like underwater effect all the way around it, and it's stunning. So this is, it's a light bulb. You plug it in and then you just switch it on as you saw I did. And the light bulb then heats the wax. So this is the tray. Don't think you're going to be able to see. I've got a picture. Oh, actually I can show you on the bottom. So this is the tray that the wax goes into. Obviously don't do that if it's hot because the wax becomes liquid. And there is Sebastian on the bottom. So although you can't see him through the wax as things stand currently, when the wax is heated you can see through it because it is transparent. So you can actually see Sebastian, and if I kind of hold it like that you'll get a slight sense of it. So you can actually see him through it. It's gorgeous and this smells absolutely divine. I had not got any Scentsy warmers until this one, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I will say my sister has the Cinderella Castle one. It's amazing. So these things are really beautiful, really nicely done, and the scent is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So let's unplug that just for the moment because I need to relocate it to where it lives. and I don't want it to be too hot for me to do so. But I'll show you the box and I'll show you the thing that's inside it. So it came in this beautiful box. If you saw, it was in one of my haul videos. It must have been the May... No, it would have been the September one, wouldn't it? September unboxing from my sister, and I accidentally opened it, the bit that goes inside. It's all, look, it's even beautiful on here under the sea. It's really well packed as well. It had styrofoam in to put the lid separately so it didn't get damaged. The light bulb was really well wrapped as well, so it was really, really carefully done. And then this is what I've got in it. So this is Ariel Under the Sea Scentsy Wax Warmer. Now, I don't know how many hours of use I've got out of it, but as you can see, I've only actually used the first blob. That's the word I'm going with. The first block. There we go. That's a nicer word, isn't it? I've only used the first block, and it smells divine. It's kind of like a... get this to kind of keep the smell in. And then... I don't know if I can show you that colour without spilling it all over the place. How gorgeous is that? Mint green. Beautiful. And it smells like, it's very fresh, this scent. It's very kind of clean linen-y, if you like Yankee Candle. But it is more sea sprayish clean linen. That's the best way I can describe it. It's really nice. And you don't need a lot to fragrance, even your whole house once this is on. So my sister did warn me in advance. She said don't put more than one block in because you'll overpower everything with the smell. And especially if you had it in a room where you had the room closed, don't put a whole block in. Maybe just go for half to start with. But yeah, so this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it to bits. Let's plug it back in so you can see it one more time. Let's put it on the floor while I do that. There we go. Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. So you've got the you've got the singing fish. You can see there at the bottom. You've got Ariel and Flounder. You've got the gorgeous little seahorses who I love. Have you got anyone else on here? All the beautiful patterns. Another random fish. I don't know his name or type, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And then, as I showed you, Sebastian chilling, totally chilling underneath. Ironic because he's getting quite warm. Maybe he's sunbathing. So there you go. So that is a belated birthday / Christmas inspiration haul. I can say as the recipient of these, I was absolutely delighted by each and every one. I thought they were awesome. So I really hope you've enjoyed seeing them closer up, and perhaps this has given you some Christmas inspiration for someone in your life. So let me know if you end up going for anything or decide, you know, that it's something you want on your Christmas list perhaps. I may well be adding more scentsy scents to my Christmas wish list, maybe. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, if you want to check out my Instagram and have a look at some of the stuff on there, because obviously I can't post pictures on here, then please do so, and until next time, take care and bye for now.